The Lansdowne Children's Center held their annual general meeting going over changes in the board and their mission going forward. They spoke about volunteers who have been with the organization for decades, awarded talented artistic children, and the Ontario Trillium Grant that will help Lansdowne better support those who need it most. We spoke with Rita Marie Hadley from the Children's Center about the meeting and what their plan is moving forward.
We're celebrating the success and the challenges and the achievements that have occurred for our organization. We're an organization that employs 250 staff, but more importantly, the thousands of kids whom we support and those that are waiting for services. We take very seriously our responsibility for their rehabilitation, respite, and recreation. And these are kids who may live with a physical or a communication or a developmental challenge. By calling Lansdowne, there's one number to get connected to inquire about services. There's a way of, in a central way, finding out, does my child have a challenge? Do they need services? We do not require a diagnosis for most of our services, so it's a very safe way to explore and say, is my child on track? And we also have some online materials that allow a parent to say, well, what should they be doing at this age? We are grateful to be serving Brant, Haldeman, Norfolk, Six Nations of the Grand River, and Mississauga of the Credit. So while we're meeting here today in Brantford, we are all throughout the area, and we were grateful for our staff and our board members who come from throughout the full area.
With continued support from the province, it helps to have an MPP on your side to get your concerns known in legislature. Here's Brantford Brant MPP Will Boma with more.
So, working regularly with Rita Marie, I think we have a path forward now in how we can make a capital project help and then or work, and then having the minister come down last week, and the first minister in 9 years to visit Lansdowne, I think is critical in order to just really see the incredible work that they do and to be able to get that, if you want to call it that, a sales pitch for what the needs are in the community. When you get a diagnosis for a child, you have to go through a process of mourning what your expectations were for that child and embrace who that child is. And what's so incredible about an organization like Lansdowne is they strive so that every single member of our community, youth in our community, can be everything that they could be.
This annual meeting really highlights the importance of an organization like Lansdowne Children's Center and shows how much of an impact they have on the community. And finally, after the COVID-19 pandemic, it seems that the center is moving onward and upwards towards the future. For more information, visit lansdownecentre.ca. For your Region This Week, I'm Robert Kubbinga.